parti. Donc là, on continue notre partie. Là par contre, on est en New Game Plus.
What? How
On
could
va
you let this
commencer
happen? You were
la
supposed to
nouvelle
aid the
game.
lad.
Enough, Enrique. The responsibility lies with... We should have trained him harder.
Ah, you're right.
Apologies for making you go all that...
Pas
My
mal tout
heart
fait
thinks
ça.
at the thought that we failed to aid Sir Ocado.
Ah, ok, ma carte elle reste découverte. Ok, mais... Wow, ok. Ça veut dire... Ils l'ont tout dévoilé au complet. En New Game Plus, il y a dévoile au complet la map. C'est ça coche, ça. Wow. Pourquoi que ça ici, c'est pas dévoilé, ça? Est-ce qu'on peut pas y aller, peut-être? On doit pouvoir y aller, il y a des matériaux.
Most unfortunate turn of events.
Tis a glad thing we rested.
We must not let down our guard.
Ça devrait pas être trop dur au début, là. Niveau 40. Ça, 40. 44. Je suis pas sûr que la difficulté augmente en New
Ere
Game
I
Plus.
say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Par contre, avec cette classe-là, j'ai
Let
rien
our
pour
foes
attaquer
cower
en
before
hauteur.
lightning crackle.
C'est quoi ça, cette petite épée de marde là? Ah ok, ça attaque un peu en hauteur.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to
J'avais
it if
essayé
you
de
like.
battre le dragon, man, avec ça une fois, là. Oh boy. Je suis pas très bon cette classe-là.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Le jeu, là, il est meilleur en... sans le DLSS. C'est mieux d'utiliser le FSR d'AMD. Le DLSS, là, il fait des bugs d'image, genre qui shake, là. C'est fucké, là.
So, this is Mel. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Comme si l'image elle scintillait des fois.
Mayhap a walk through the...
Pitiable prison.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, là, on va voir le dragon.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is
Dragon. Il est gros en esti, ça c'est plus gros.
Pull back!
Ah, je passe dans le temps. Ah, il n'y a pas l'endurance de mon perso, celui-là. Oh, mon bonhomme est mort. Il est tombé. C'est comme une merde. Mais oui, c'est normal que je meure. Man, il est grillé de la face en dessous. Ça, c'est quand même... Avec le soleil.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you withstood the fire in my stead? I had thought your life forfeit. Arisen. Does it have aught to be said 'twas so that...
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horny.
Ouais, puis cette cinématique-là, on va skipper, là, on est en gameplay.
Excellent. The ruler of Vermont, if you claim the same, I dispatched a miss. Would you be willing to accompany? Oh, but forgive. I would not. Come to think of it, mayhap now would be a good time.
J'ai pas tout fait, par contre, ça, ce que
We
j'ai
may
pas fait,
benefit
je vais
from
pas
pursuing the
skipper.
information.
Well, she told me all about it. I'm in your debt. Ulrika says, now tell me, Are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no, but I shan't take up any more of your...
Oh, j'ai compris.
Here at the... I
l'affaire
get
des
so few
classes.
customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
Tu peux changer de classe, tu peux prendre ce que tu veux, là.
Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Moi, j'étais un guerrier.
So this is where you've been.
Normalement,
Come with me to the
j'ai
village
aucun
entrance.
bouclier.
The watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
Mais là, je vais monter un petit peu là, la classe avec un épée à 2 mains.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, j'ai une autre mission qui est rentrée, le capitaine.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Ce shot-là, je vais essayer de le suivre. La première fois, je l'ai manqué à un moment
Ah,
donné.
you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on...
Allons-y.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
I would have preferred not to have the right to experience, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermont. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claim the truth. Our kingdom sees many pretenders. They are not dealt with lightly. Estelle, you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Moi, je peux rien faire contre les oiseaux. Je peux absolument rien faire.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Arisen! I knew you loved...
Hold here a moment.
Who's that you've brought with you?
An Arisen.
An Arisen?
'Tis uncertain.
What?
I'm well aware of if the claim is false. All's been arranged.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
An ox cart was...
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
L'important c'est toujours rester léger le plus
We've
possible.
little
dans
need
notre
for a
inventaire.
campsite at present.
There's enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Ah ouais, c'est vrai, ça va tout s'effondrer. Je pense que c'est la seule
Is
fois
everyone all right?
que ça arrive dans le jeu.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
At once, Master.
The Arisen has been drenched!
I grant you right
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Tis not what I expected.
Oui, man, mais mon épée est tellement lente que j'ai même pas le temps de donner
Go
le
back
truc
in service to the Arisen.
les alliés, ils ont
Splendid.
sont pas assez résistants au début du jeu.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
Battle is best avoided here. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I shan't let them harm
Fin des sont vraiment ça. Pour moi, il y a vraiment pas d'augmentation de force dans la New Game Plus. Je pense que c'est le même jeu, même affaire.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Je pense pas que ça va être plus dur. censé te suivre, toi. Voyons. De ce bord-là ou de l'autre bord qui s'en va?
Let me get that.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fait que ben ça le troll, man. M'a te naillé le tabarnak.
Cyclops, pray, be on your guard.
Fait que ben ça.
Not how,
Putain,
but when that counts.
m'a naillé mon corps.
I imagined would be most beneficial in combat.
Chris, il était pas récupéré. Il est tournoyé. Wouh, fini. Il est mort.
It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an order. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
My word, never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll...
Ah. Clair que
An ox
je monte
cart ought to
là-dedans,
make
ça
our
va être pas
journey
mal
easy.
moins long.
Fewer monsters to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
On va faire une petite pièce, puis on va se téléporter. Tiens. On se fait attaquer.
Rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Ah oui, j'arrive. On va te les balayer, ça va.
Goblins, master!
We have no need to exploit our enemy's weakness.
I knew you would prevail, master.
Let our foes cower before lightning strikes.
Faites un coup de balai, puis...
Seems we drove them off.
Coup de balai.
Give my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. All right?
Oh oui,
Into the
m'en viens, là. On va me rembarquer dans la petite charrette.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Ah, le lendemain matin. Ouais, cinématique. On arrive en ville. Down the world. sais pas quand c'est ça comme ça qu'on le prononce, là.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Informé, elle est venue, attendu, insurgé. Hey, je suis pas prétendu, esti, je suis insurgé en esti, là.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, you must submit to questions.
Ouais, je sais.
I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You. Some days passed, the people rejoiced, yet not.
C'est la mission principale, ça, je l'ai déjà faite, ça, là.
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered. Following that, however, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa played. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm a...
Consign it! Get back! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's all...
Aha! There...
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to...
Mission prioritaire activée automatiquement. Ah, là, il y a une affaire que je veux voir, c'est si les armures de Endgame sont disponibles dans le New Game Plus ou pas.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come.
Je crois que la réponse est oui. Ça, c'est clairement un arme de... de Endgame.
Have yourself a look.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeeper...
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Ouais. Ah, ouais. Ouais. Ça, c'est une armure de Endgame, ça. Ah, ben, il y en a une meilleure, là. 126 000. Oh. C'est elle qui m'intéresse. Moi, normalement, je me bats bouclier épée. Épée bouclier. Mais celle-là, man, elle donne des estis de résistance. C'est ouais.
So if we... Many thanks. I
Ça,
appreciate
c'est
the
vraiment très bien. Ils ont beaucoup de trucs à vendre.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Qui est vraiment cool. Bon, faut que je rencontre le capitaine, mais là, j'ai-tu encore ma maison? Là? Nope. J'ai plus ma maison. Ok. Fait qu'il faut vraiment repartir à zéro. Ouais.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to
Maison
put it
nulle
to
part.
good use.
En fait, j'en avais deux maisons.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ears.
Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
As I informed you, should Disa denounce you, yet if we are to prove you right, it was delayed so that the central players in the none would be only select members. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, the citizenry, what say you? I thank you. The first is Trevor, next is Half-Bill. Finally, there is much we ought to attend to. You will need to infiltrate. I have attempted to do what that I could undertake. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the doors... There is much we ought to attend. Of all those who serve, I refer to Wall many a time, and many a time our laws dictate thus. What say you? I prepared a means. This mission, should you be discovered.
Tu sais, je veux dire, à un moment donné, c'est pas vrai, c'est que je vais retourner comme quand la première fois, 4-5 fois cette place-là. J'ai pris toutes ces quêtes d'une shot, puis je vais toutes les faire. Il faut juste aller tuer des monstres un peu partout.
Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
On va aller faire ça.
Truly? Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen.
Pas intéressé. J'ai déjà mes amis avec moi, mes pions.
Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Ouais, je vais pas faire comme la première fois, là, je vais faire le tour. On met de la viande.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Ça, ils sont attirés par les lumières, man. Un truc, c'est d'éteindre la torche. Hein. Ils vont pas venir nous attaquer.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Par où, là? Je fasse le tour.
would that such tranquility could last.
Right you are.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Well done. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Je cours vite. Let's go. Let's go. On va profiter de ça.
Protect the shipment! Steal your counsel! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment! How did this happen? We must protect the cargo! Their reputation. What's that? Your soap! Do try not to catch cold!
Our task is complete.
I thank you for and luck.
Ça c'est fait.
Let us press on with our next objective. On to the nearest location. Trebo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Battle is best avoided here.
Il n'y a pas de chemin plus facile. Plus vite. C'est ça qui est plate dans ce jeu-là. Il n'y a pas tant de raccourcis que ça. Pas linéaire, là, mais c'est pas comme Zelda, tu sais, que tu peux grimper n'importe où, comme tu veux.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
T'es en train de faire le tour de l'autre sens. Ça, faudrait vraiment qu'ils mettent la sélection multiple pour envoyer le stock à nos alliés, là, parce que ça nous économiserait bien du temps. Ils l'ont fait dans le coffre et dans le vendeur. Avec les alliés, ils l'ont même pas fait. T'sais. Il manque un petit bout au jeu encore.
One can never have
Il
too
y a
many
besoin d'une
materials.
grosse
I'll
mise à jour.
harvest some now.
Ça ferait vraiment du... Il y a besoin d'une grosse mise à jour d'optimisation aussi, là, des performances, tout ça. Là. Parce que... Ça fait un petit peu pitié à date. Tu sais, 20 quelques FPS genre en ville, là, tu sais que ça drop en bas de 30, c'est pas vraiment normal. En plus avec le DLSS en ray tracing.
We have no means of
donné,
exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Et là, j'étais à genre 45 FPS. Avec le DLSS. Sans le ray tracing. On s'entend que c'est pas le... C'est pas très fluide. J'ai quand même une carte graphique une 3090. C'est pas les séries 4000 avec le DLSS 3.0 ou 3.5 là, mais... Mais là c'est vrai, je pense DLSS, j'étais en FSR. FSR c'est l'équivalent de côté AMD, là. Mais... Le DLSS, là, il fait des bugs d'image, hein. Il est moins bon là, en ce moment. Dans ce jeu-là en particulier. Là. Les autres jeux de DLSS, il est correct. C'est vrai qu'il juste qu'il fasse une patch pour régler ça. Là.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Quand tu avances, quand tu bouges avec le DLSS, tu le verras pas le bug que ça fait. Là. Mais un coup que t'arrêtes, tu bouges pas. Un coup que tu bouges pas, là, tu le vois direct. L'image à shake, c'est bizarre.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Je fais le tour par la ville.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Et là, on est à 40 FPS. Là, on va rentrer dans la ville. Là. On est à 38.
This ladder looks sturdy
32,
enough to climb.
28,
Ah,
34,
excellent find.
30, 40,
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to
27.
see to somewhere
Ça
nearby?
drop en tabarnak.
Efficiency is not the only
Quand
factor
ça drop
worthy
en
of
bas de
consideration.
30, là, c'est dégueulasse. Ça paraît comme que c'est pas possible. Pour avoir une bonne fluidité, genre le minimum qu'il faudrait qu'il y ait là, c'est 40 puis que ça ne descende jamais en bas de 40. 40, c'est passable. Parce que moi j'ai déjà remarqué que c'est vraiment
Have we purchased all that
le
we
jour et la
require?
nuit entre 30
We ought
et
to
40.
review the
40
content
ça
of
va
our
pas
packs
si pire.
just to be sure.
60 là c'est vraiment mieux, là. Ça c'est sûr. Mais à 100 FPS là, c'est vraiment excellent. C'est très bon. C'est rare à cette heure les gros jeux solo genre qui sont à 100 FPS passés sont rares. Vraiment de la misère.
I grant you fighting's back. You are onslaught and the behemoth will soon topple.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I press on our foe!
Here and now.
Ah ouais,
By
all means.
T'es mort.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
I am well aware.
T'es mort. ce sera pas long.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Let's not let down our guard.
Ah, je vais les laisser faire. C'est plus long les attaquer. Là, j'en ai un bon gros tas d'ennemis. Je fais un gros tourbillon. J'ai pas une toute petite. Ça vaudra la peine.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Ouais, lui ici c'est dans une grotte.
We are... To retreat then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Indeed, you are correct.
This battle is ours!
Je pense que c'est la grotte ça que mes alliés se sont collés en bas à un moment donné. Comme des caves. C'est vraiment cool qu'ils gardent en mémoire par contre la carte qu'on a explorée. On est en plus. Même dans la grotte, il la garde. Je sais pas s'ils vont vraiment tout débloquer la map au complet, même si c'est des grottes que j'ai pas trouvées encore. C'est un état de main.
And I shall remain by your side.
Now that is a surprise. Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle. Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain
C'est cool par contre qu'on puisse se relooter les trucs, mais je vais pas tout vendre. Ça va me faire du cash en
alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. It is broken. Oh, but hold a moment.
On peut
Methinks I
grimper
spy a way
pareil.
through.
J'avais jamais fait ça dans ma game, j'avais jamais eu l'idée de faire ça. On peut le faire. On peut même demander à nos pions de miner le minerai.
I concur.
Normalement, il va aller le miner. Ah, ben, ça a l'air.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Oh, on a-tu fini dans la grotte? Il me semble qu'il y avait du monde dans la grotte. Ah bah ouais. Il me semblait qu'il y avait du monde à aider, ça. J'en ai même pas vu.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like.
I've got wares of every...
Je vais vendre du stock, ça, putain. Je vais vendre ça, je vais te vendre des culottes.
Free ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Toutes mes alliés sont pas assez longs, sont pas
I've
assez
got wares
proches.
of every...
Bon, ça. Ça. Ça, j'utilise jamais ça. Ça fait quand même 6000.
Free ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Not buying?
Juste en vendant de la scrap.
That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Mission secondaire, ça va donner un petit peu de cash.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
It's a glad thing we Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Donne-moi le cash.
Thank you. A token of my appreciation.
1000 piastres, c'est pas si pire.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Battle is best avoided here.
Nouveau village. Ouais, on est venu genre 4 fois et ça. Ouais, les transferts sont activés. Non. J'ai oublié de l'activer.
Oh! A small force. I'll not stop you if you wish.
On va aller la tuer tout ça. C'est lui à la fin du jeu qui part en bateau. Comme
Of
dire.
course. Now, 'tis common knowledge. As if to say, but does that not, even if we are to believe, I should like to an old man with no. When I said a lie, it may all...
Here we are.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
By your leave.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
God, damn lizard. This one to draw my last. I'm sorry.
The Arisen has been drenched.
I grant you lightning fang.
I am saved.
On va aller chez eux autres.
Very well. I shall return.
Let us press on with our next objective. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Our task is complete.
I concur.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
North can threaten us. An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Allez, je donne une transfert. En endgame, là, il en donnait un tabarnak de transfert. J'en ai ramassé genre 5 en dedans, genre même pas 15 minutes. C'est parce qu'il fallait tout le temps se téléporter, là.
You went in there to say I underestimate. You've done well this day.
Hold, sir. Forgive me. We were hoping to we fled when the easier said than done. What are we to do? But please, sir, do something.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Careful now.
Britain has been drenched. I grant your weapon a magical healing.
Il revient dans le qui est chargé du coup. Ouais, ils sont morts.
Heavens sent.
Longtemps.
At this rate, we shan't have prey.
Making our report ought to be our next.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be. I dare say, well, I cannot thank. If you happen to pass, I should like for you to see.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon. Just. certain.
You have my support.
Faites tomber ma bouteille.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it?
Look there. I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
On se retourne dans la ville. Ah, attends, il y a un dog, on va le péter avant.
This is generally used as...
An ogre comes!
Ah, c'est qui fait chier le calice de l'auditeur là. Il est fatigant quand il fait ça. Hey, ça fait vraiment mal, ça fait que... Wow! Oh, elle va te faire tomber.
By all means.
Wow, man. Ça dévient.
Are you alright?
Pour les gros skills. Ça prend toute l'endurance.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
There will be other opportunities to lead. But now, let us follow.
I've got wares of
On va se faire un peu de cash.
every ilk.
Ah, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait là? J'ai même pas vendu.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Cossin sans valeur. Je suis à 34 000. Je pense que c'est 100 quelques
My
mille
word.
pour une armure.
This ox cart has been destroyed.
Wrought by the hands of brigands. Or the claws of monsters.
We must remain
Ouais,
vigilant.
ça va être plus je pense que ça va être mon pion que je vais améliorer. Là. Parce que ma classe chevalier, je n'ai pas mal tout ce qu'il me faut. Là.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
Ah, on est arrivé. Avec la stamina qu'on est rendu, là, ça paraît que c'est moins loin. C'est beaucoup moins long, on se rend. Avant, ça prenait une éternité. Hein.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak. I wanted to get them the problem. Do you think you could help me? For true. I'm sure you'll find the...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the former, you know where to find. This inspires an order.
Faut-tu dire? Faut le bouquet de fleurs.
But misgivings. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long... There's trade to be had in times both fair and fell. Much obliged. Well met, sir. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue. There's trade to be had in times both fair and fell. Much obliged.
Voyons, c'est quoi ce qu'il a fait? Ah, ça. Ok. Des luises en lune. Ou des midis.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long... Only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times.
Ah, j'en ai une, ça.
Much obliged.
J'en ai pas beaucoup de ça.
There's a ladder here.
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipients.
We ought to make the delivery now.
Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of... Oh, say, would you mind terribly if... See, one of my... All you have to do... But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve? We can purchase it or mine it.
On est dessus avec nous autres, ça, je pense que oui. Oh, j'en ai déjà souvent.
I quite agree. We're here.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, say... Well, I'll tell... Not to say, Oman. I want to tell them... Oh, it's so Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, it's so shiny.
If I could, I'd never leave.
On a combien? 30 000?
Lots to do.
Dreadful.
C'est chier, c'est ma maison, ça. Quelle est la madame qui a vu que...
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship.
I've all manner of arm. For sale? Come.
Our packs are heavier? Oh, I possess no... Those of other races, that's all 'tis, mind. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be. You would simply... Fascinating, such as this boast. Why do you stare? I suppose I saw the timing could not forgive me. Every elf undergoes... I've been training. Indeed, I grew so vexed thanks to you. It might be just what I need to find... Many thanks. But this is no place. That's where I train. I do hope you'll join me. Got any tales to liven up?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
We must rest. Though the sun... Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Tabarnak, il y en avait là des fleurs, hostie. Ah, un sac à dos.
I'll take any chance. That's like acting up today.
Ok, je pense qu'on peut retourner.
Where was our bound again?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
What to do? What? Hoya Risen! Do you know the river? That's a problem for... I was thinking you could... I'll help too. Hoya Risen! Have you found it? The old door yet? That's all right.
Ouais, ben, ok, je vais aller
sure
chercher ça, là. Ah, c'est dans le coffre. Des minerais
Just
d'or.
yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Can't work as late as I used to.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
Je l'ai encore, ça.
Foremost hospitality in all. Much obliged.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Arms for the...
Boy, Arisen, have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Thanks. Now lots of people who live nearby, the priests have been treating... I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would... I'll talk to the priests in the meantime.
Now we've need of medicine.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough.
Je pense que j'en ai dans le coffre, normalement.
First assess the field, then at the port.
Trade favors the patient, I would say. I've spent
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost
Lui remettre ça. Anti-poison. Détoxifiant. Elle en a besoin de 5.
hospitality in all but much obliged.
the solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Sometimes I wonder if
Anything could be lurking here.
Can't remember the last time my... Arms for the poor. Pray...
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid. Oh, thank you.
'Tis a goodly deed we've...
Beurré 005, ouais. Pourquoi je peux pas l'utiliser? C'est parce que je l'ai déjà utilisé une fois, ça?
Done aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go away.
Je peux pas l'utiliser.
Toward improving life in the slums.
You have my support. Now to report to Captain Brant. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks, me. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of children, Malcolm his name. This building's might I impose on...
Let us begin by gathering information.
Right you are.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
Mal don't know why he bought. Malcolm's been just the other day. He was. I wonder what it was.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming.
The other day? Now, that, and rightly so. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We were supposed to go. Wish he'd woken me up.
Shall we report our results?
Fall? Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps... Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Ouais, je sais que c'est là.
I believe this is the place to which the look there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done, but let us make haste.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Malcolm, you have my...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe books, sir.
Truly? Perhaps we...
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
Right you are.
Augmente la défense magique.
But
isn't it amazing?
It is quite a fine... Why, Might I ask... We cannot... we ought to entrust... As for you, Malcolm...
Oh, but...
However, let's investigate this...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
I quite agree.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life. The sooner my duties are done.
We shall remain here.
I kept just about anywhere.
have you come to... Aha! Or have you proof?
Il va lui montrer sa cicatrice.
By that mark. This reminds me of a... He went before... And what befell him? Ha!
Il voulait une preuve, j'en ai donné une.
I dare say your escape here, and that said, tell me, does that ring? Oh, guide me outside.
Oh, il était. Ah, vous voulez une bibliothèque, je allais te la chercher avant de venir te chercher. Comme ça, je te la donne tout cru dans le bec.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Il s'en vient. Il s'en vient.
A door of sturdy make. 'Twill be impossible without the key.
We shall have to find the key then.
Hey, il est arrivé.
This should be far. If you truly are Arisen, words maybe, mayhap, the knowledge I...
Tu vas trouver ta bibliothèque. C'est parti. Allez voir le capitaine Bennett. Ouais, avant, j'ai une autre mission. Capitaine Brent. Ouais. Faut se faufiler la nuit. Dans le palais. On est rendu là. Là, faut se coucher. Faut attendre. Non, je vais même pas. Je vais aller au bar, je vais attendre la nuit. Je vais économiser de l'argent.
All this quiet makes me come over and...
It's no good if you well met, sir.
C'est éclaté. 22 FPS.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here.
C'est vraiment...
Come back anytime.
23, 27, 25.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
En bas de 40 pour moi là, ça devient énormément moins fluide. Pour moi, honnêtement, en 2024, là, mon minimum que j'aime le mieux. Faut vraiment pas que ça dépasse. Faut vraiment pas que ça faut pas que ça descende en bas de 40. Pour moi. Pour que ça soit assez fluide. Enfin, je suis encore habitué là, à 30. Là. Ben, à 30, là, honnêtement, je commence à...
We shall remain here.
À vraiment être tanné. Là. 30, c'est plus assez. Pour moi, mon minimum, c'est vraiment 40. Hey, j'ai pas attendu la nuit, moi, là. On va retourner. Attends, y a-tu un banc? C'est quoi? Normalement, il y a des bancs là qu'on peut attendre. Il faut juste retourner au bord. Il y en a ici, un peu partout. Là. Faire une sieste. Ah, la nuit. Bon.
You follow me.
Oui, je te suis.
pray, be cautious.
Who's there? Pray, keep your... Could it be that you have... Aye.
Bla,
These
bla,
never
bla, bla,
mind.
bla,
That
bla.
is no longer a
On va sortir par la fenêtre.
Could mother have had a
Occupe-les
happy...
dehors, là, il
Me?
arrive.
Then
Occupe-les.
start searching, you fool. Forgive. This room turned up... I'll head out first and speak...
Occupe-le. Je m'en vais voir le capitaine.
Forgive me. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
J'arrête pas de m'éclater.
This is quite a quandary.
The townspeople depend on me.
Hey, les petits pions, allez-vous-en.
And I shall remain by your side.
My hamper really would have been better off the bank.
Genre 3 cossins à y donner au capitaine Brett.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Ça, c'est bien fait que je l'ai pas oublié. Ça va peut-être être utile à un moment donné.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend
Ça
to.
va être long.
If we are to strengthen your majesty, you've done a fine job culling those. The number of those, should you continue to... And it slips my...
We've a
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. This alone can prove little. Tis a surprise. If Regent King, you have done well. There is much we ought to tend to. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been... Mayhap 'twould be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
Outstanding.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen for some time now, to set and so, the false sovereign's idea. But may I approach? What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this, my thanks? Some of the sentries post once your infiltration is successful. Here, take care. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen you, while examining the palace ledger for some time now, it's what's more. This cannot be mere happen. Yet 'tis strange. I dare say 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I am glad to hear it.
Over here, if you please.
I sense eyes upon us.
C'est quoi l'indice qui nous poursuit?
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim the title. Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no—
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. It's on the roads, despite the hour.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for...
This is quite the rare find.
We shall await you here, Master. Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
Okay.
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders have
La porte est barrée.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Very possible. I only pray my watch stay out without it.
Putain, j'ai dormi. Allez.
Time is a slippery beast.
On va prendre le bain puis on va attendre la prochaine nuit.
Over here, if you would.
Quiet at last.
Bon, c'est le soir. Y a-tu un bal?
Here we are.
Ah.
You're far from your station, are you not?
My list of duties grows
Our
ever
first
longer.
sovereign in decades.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Matara.
Well now.
Come on then, keep pouring.
That will do. You're welcome to come and play.
Oh. Je me suis éclaté comme une merde.
What's this? Come to admire my sculpture? Oh, if only my... Alas, the sand would wound. If you're curious, the man's home is located...
Someone must have the answers we...
Ah.
Speak. If we ask around, we might just find them.
J'ai des trucs à vendre quand même.
Lots to do.
What about you? Good evening, sir. I trust you... fared all right on the roads, despite the... You know where to find. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... Well, he is merely Desa's puppet then. 'Tis like, even were he to be removed, but if there's aught that could... He seems a man of prey.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fella. But what precisely is their aim?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
I've all manner of... arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
There's no easy version without making
Ça c'est quand même un beau talent.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? 'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
En faisant un New Game Plus, c'est ça qui est le fun, c'est qu'il y avait des erreurs que je referais pas, là. Il y a des missions que
I am
j'ai
attentive
échouées.
and loyal, and prefer...
Et atteinte à
Follow
lanterne.
me, if you would.
Ok, c'est son bâton, c'est pas sa lanterne. Il y a des ennemis qui nous attaquent quand on a une lanterne de vie.
A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed.
We shall have to be all the more wary. Cast the shadows away.
Where the cyclops are!
I grant you lightning back.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Quickly, you must regain your excellent shot. Allow me.
My thanks.
Rare, si mana. Ah, on a monté un niveau. 45.
Over here, if you please.
On peut les reprendre, les scarabées dorés. Hein. L'inventaire va devenir immense à un moment donné.
What might that? We ought to take a closer look.
One should think we'll be able to counter it if it comes our way.
How goes it? Say, would you consider doing me a favour? My thanks.
C'est quoi que... Ok, il va aller là.
I have to grant you an elemental boon.
Pas la mission de sortir.
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
You'll have to do better than that. How's about I put you out of your...
Or fell from the beast as it took his love.
O, nie widzę.
I will finish this, here and now.
Bon, on va s'éloigner, mais on va revenir assez vite.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
C'est par où déjà? On va suivre.
It is of dire import we unmask the sole sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. We've got tough.
J'ai jamais vu ça, c'est quoi ces attaques-là, man? C'est qui a fait ça, tabarnak? Ah, il l'a défoncé, man. Comme j'ai jamais vu. C'est lui qui a fait ça? C'est toi?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Oui, non, ça va pas.
This way, Master.
Pas qu'est-ce qui a fait ça honnêtement, là. On dirait que c'était des attaques d'un dragon, hein, que c'était vraiment dévastateur ces attaques. Ça l'a tué, il y avait 2-3 barres de vie, man. Il est parti, là. Il est mort du coup. Village sans nom.
You there! You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had.
Ah, toi, on va t'en revoir.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? So much excitement is rarely a good thing.
Greeting. I trust you are. If you have any questions, if aught about what is here that to begin with, of course you are, which is to say, is there aught else you care? You're curious? Naturally, I'm not. You're the second in response. Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in it. Is there aught else you care? Arthur, you. I've lived in this. Is there aught else you care? I. Take care.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
We shall await you here, Master.
You made it out. Dear me. You didn't disappoint. Figures you'd want to know it. We're supposed to be, but I suppose I can his real name. But he's been, we had no choice. We're men, that's why. That's all you wanted to, for all this. But he failed. So the title, that's when he went off. And still. But we can't have me things. Huh. That's all you... What can I say? Anyway, we send them... We only train... That's all you wanted... What can I say? Anyway, we send them... We only train... That's all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
You're the one, then? Fine. I'd hope that...
Je vais pouvoir vendre ce plan-là, ça va me donner de l'argent.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
On retourne à l'Angile.
Well met, sir. How might I... Well met, sir.
Je pense que c'est vraiment bien pour vendre.
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Chicken.
All this worrying is giving me an ache in the back.
not long till daybreak, Master.
We need hold out but a moment long. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to
Il
it?
suit quand même bien, bonhomme. C'est bon. Pour la mission secondaire. Il suit mieux que certains de mes pions. Ah! Ouais, un autre troll à battre.
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
We are under attack! I grant your weapon a magical ability.
Of course.
Would you care for some assistance?
By all means.
Hey, banane. Ah ouais, on s'en va. Let's go.
Yon path leads not to our destination.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling?
You have my protection. This one shaking.
It is pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
I quite agree. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brant. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I grant you lightning fang.
Je le fasse peut-être sur l'ordi un jour Elden Ring. Parce que je l'ai fait du PS5, je l'ai platiné, je l'ai fini à 100%. Faudrait que je le refasse peut-être sur PC. Faire des
Methinks this
lives.
can only be destroyed from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
Je sais qu'un DLC, il m'intéresse beaucoup, là. Mais il est pas encore sorti, là. Il va sortir dans peut-être un an. Ou non, la date est déjà sortie, je me rappelle plus.
Over here, if you please.
Another day. Same as the one before.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
Ah ouais, la date c'est 21 juin.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master.
C'est dans quelques mois, là. C'est dans pas grand temps.
The one we seek isn't here. The chance
mais
we've
le
come at the
gars,
wrong time.
I dare say we shan't make much progress as things stand. What say we refresh our minds as to the details of our task?
Le gars doit être content de
I,
ton
you've my gratitude. Don't be modest.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your... I bear word from a minister who had from the pains he took. That alone is reason. The regent kin, he bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the door to... There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill, but hold a moment. Ah, but a clever plan. Furthermore, and all the while, a clever ploy. I've no doubt that this bill...
False sovereign operates at the behest of Queen.
Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
I've all manner of arms. For sale? Come.
C'est cave, ça. C'est qu'ils sont trop loin.
I've all manner of arms. It's for sale? Come.
Go on, have a look.
Only fools and urchins boast of their coin.
Suppose I ought to move on. Now, how best to proceed?
Sometimes this is the only place I can find
Dans 3 mois, Elden Ring.
We shall remain here. You follow me.
Non, pas grand temps, en fait. Moi, je l'avais fait très intensément, Elden Ring. Je l'avais fait en, je pense, 2 semaines environ. Comme ce jeu-là, en fait, j'ai vraiment pas travaillé, là, mais j'ai joué énormément. Parce que là, en ce moment, je suis en une semaine de congé. Une semaine de congé de vacances que j'ai pris.
Pray, be cautious.
Donc là, je peux jouer vraiment beaucoup. Quand j'avais fait Elden Ring, mais c'était dans le temps de Noël, puis j'étais en congé 2 semaines, 3 semaines.
The new recruit sent out to Mel. Mel, I say. I'm not sure who gave the order.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chamber.
Ça sont drôles avec la musique stressante. Je me fais voir puis les gardes ils se torchent de moi.
I would not however.
Oh, perhaps. Oh, as if anyone now.
Ah ouais, c'est vrai, il y a une place secrète là.
Surely none more.
Indeed.
Hey, ça là, les murs secrets dans le jeu là.
We meet again.
Ben, faut y trouver en esti là. Première fois que tu cherches en sacrament. Que tu sais pas que ça existe dans le jeu là, des murs qui secrets là. Voilà.
Is that all you have to say? 'Tis sweet of you to mind. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you.
Ça se parle là. Ça se parle là.
I'd not mind lingering for a spell. Busy with their own affairs, I see.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Done by dust.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in Omega Clue. Though the political situation, I fear such a at any rate, I will investigate only once we have and ere it slips my mind.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Favors fellow.
As a reward, you will of course require raiment.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads? Despite the hour? Much obliged.
Ça arrive, man. Ça, c'est tout mon avis. On rentrera même pas dans la salle.
Mutiny, but I'm certain there is one.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt.
Ça bug, ce qu'on fait.
We're here,
Regardez mon
Master.
casque. Tente pas de l'enlever.
There is much we ought to, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'Tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on...
Le lendemain matin. Ben non, on rentrera même pas.
Master, pray, leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. The voice within my mind, it commands me, sways my very will.
Sway.
À cause du collier du gars. Le pire, c'est qu'ils l'ont même pas exploité après ça.
The false sovereign commanded, according to region, I imagine, perchance 'tis a tool. Alas, pray, allow me time.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway?
C'est son collier, il l'exploite
Suppose
même
'tis
pas
pointless
après.
to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
Indeed, you are correct.
Est-ce qu'elle est la madame qui veut me vendre la maison?
Hey,
Ah,
old
c'est
friend.
elle.
Have you? I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing?
Oui, je veux une maison. On vient de voir.
You've come. So, what say? Many thanks, friend.
Donc là, elle veut que je reste là pendant une semaine de temps. Qu'il faut que je dorme, genre une fois dans le lit.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use. Of it.
Objet de valeur. Ah, ça, c'est juste pour vendre, ça. Tout ça. Peu commun chez les elfes. Verdun. Ok, ça veut dire que si je le vends à la place que ça dit, mettons, peu commun à Batal, ça veut dire peut-être qu'ils vont le vendre. Ils vont me l'acheter plus cher.
Well, we can.
Je pense.
Right you are.
Ça, j'essaie ça.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Pareil, j'essaie ça. Oh! À définir.
To this world I return. I trust we've all inspected our equipment. We must rest, though the sun is still... Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. We will find much... Shall we get...
Ça, faut que je fasse ça genre 8 fois d'affilée, man. Pour accomplir la quête. Pour obtenir notre maison.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Ça va nous coûter, je pense, c'est 30 000 piastres, je pense. Peut-être que la première maison, c'était pas 30 000, je me rappelle pas.
Shall we get some...
Je sais que la deuxième, c'est 30 000. Il y a des armures qui coûtent plus cher que ça.
A good sleep will ensure we are...
C'est un investissement qui vaut vraiment la peine, là. On économise de l'argent. Le nombre de fois que j'ai dormi dans cette maison-là, là, je pense que je l'ai investi genre 2, 3, 4 fois.
A good sleep will ensure we are...
Ah. Voilà.
Good tidings, friend. As for me, you see, and that's when I can't just give it to you. Well, friend, what say you?
Ah, 20 minutes.
Much obliged, friend. I suppose I'd best be off. I've my own...
Et voilà, c'est ma maison à moi. De nouveau. J'ai récupéré ma maison. C'est cool.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Greetings. Welcome to the guild. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. Have you found any of the items?
Ah, anneau du triomphe. Ah, augmente légèrement la santé et l'endurance maximale ainsi que la charge maximale que vous pouvez porter.
We discuss perchance.
Always a pleasure.
On va essayer ça, ça augmente 3 affaires à la fois, c'est énorme.
Pray, follow me. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and...
Well, we serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Ça fait quoi ce
Shall I
pays,
pour you a
Dogma?
wonderful?
J'avais jamais essayé, c'était quoi?
Well met. Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I?
Ça donne rien.
Come back any time.
La seule affaire que ça donne, c'est que tu perds 2000 piastres. C'est la seule affaire.
There is much we ought to tend to. Regarding the matter of the god, the sigil upon that letter, yet official dealing with such hindrances in my few may pass through Batal's fortune with some coin. I was able to not guaranteed passage. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your majesty's ingenuity.
Yes.
Shall we see how Harve Village fares of late, Master?
Là, il m'a donné un papier, il me semble. Ah.
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Got any alms for a man down on his luck? You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
find myself some work.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Ah, là, je me suis fait fourrer. Là.
Where's the day calling?
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous.
Shall we get some rest then?
On fait une grosse sauvegarde. Ça fait du bien de faire ça une fois de temps en temps. Je n'ai jamais eu de besoin, mais si un jour j'en ai besoin, je vais être content de l'avoir fait.
Look as long as you please. Would you mind coming over here?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
What did you think of that story? It was well told, and I'd heard tell of a beggar, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, no.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Aye, got some... Much appreciated.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Ouais, il a dormi des bâtons pour lui. Cri des défunts. Ça, j'achète ça. Hey, 17 000, hein? Ça rembourse quasiment. « 14 000. » Quand même bon. Ça, faut vraiment pas que je le vende, ça.
Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live. In. Much obliged.
Ça, dans ma première game, j'ai jamais réussi à le faire, cette maudite quête-là. Le gars, genre, il s'en allait jamais. Il reste toujours là.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
C'est juste qu'il faut le suivre.
a master storyteller.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Je vais demander à mes pions de rester là.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
In the north of Vermont is our curious tale staged, where where ventured a hero off the page. He
Il va-tu
delved
bouger?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Should allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least.
Voilà, à bouger gros.
Yet there was no time for
Bon,
shock
ce
and
que
dismay
je vais faire, c'est
as
que
answer my
je vais
riddle.
rester ici un moment juste pour voir s'il va finir par bouger ou pas.
The trickery was
Mais
clear.
je vais arrêter le live
To
ici pour ce
respond
soir.
meant certain doom.
On
But in the
va,
midst
je vais,
of his answer,
je vais refaire un autre
he'd
live demain.
doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our
Là,
hero
on est le
display
28,
to
je vais en faire
conquer
un
his
autre là,
foe
demain,
and
le
banish
29.
it thence.
Dans l'après-midi, comme que j'ai
With a
fait là,
single
les autres
strike
jours.
was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the
Bonne
mortal